morning. My name is Sarah. I am a presenter with Unique Cosmetics, and I posted a picture of a peacock eye yesterday, and I wanted to do just a quick tutorial to show you guys how I actually applied it. So here we go. I'm going to start with my Glorious Primer. Just a little bit here, goes a long way on the eyelid, and then up underneath my brow, and same thing on the other side. I put just a little dollop on my finger. All right, so I'm going to start with the neutral shade that I'm going to put under my brow, which is our Sexy Pigment. And I'm just going to dip my brush in here. All of these are dry application, but again, the primer is going to make it pop a little bit more. So I'm just going to fill in the Sexy right underneath the entire brow line here. And I will come back with this once I'm done, because this is a very a bold look, so you're going to want to blend it out, but it's colorful, it's pretty, it's bright, it brightens up your eye, it's a fun look. And you know what, the truth of the matter is it will really work with all kind of coloring, because there's just a lot of different shades going on. So all right, so my Sexy's underneath my brow here. So now I'm moving on to Gorgeous, which is kind of this golden shade, and I'm going to use a pretty small size brush with my Gorgeous, and this is going to go kind of right, I'm going to work from the interior to the exterior, just so you guys know. And this is going to, and just blow off your brush a little bit so you don't get kind of pigment everywhere. So I'm coming right into the corner of my eye and just spreading, fanning out towards the exterior just a little bit with the Gorgeous. So that's that golden shade, and that really will brighten up the corner of your eye, which is nice if you need it. Little extra oomph in your step, never a bad thing, right? So same thing on the other eye, just right into the corner, and I'm gonna pull it towards the exterior. Now I'm going to come in with a little bit more, and that's the nice part about these pigments, is you can decide a little, or you can layer it, or you can use them wet if you want to, which will make it a little bolder. But that's the cool thing about experimenting with some of the different looks. You can make them your own. You don't have to have them be, you know, crazy bold. So I'm now going to come in here with my Famous shade, and I basically do this like a stripe, and obviously I'm going to come in here and blend this at some point. I'm not going to walk around with like rainbow stripes on my face all day. So I'm going to come right here, hi Delia, and just, Delia, get out, honey. All right, so Famous, a stripe of Famous. I'm like a skunk right now. And I got some on the top of my lid, and that's so not a big deal, because I'm gonna come in the crease and blend a shade in there. So far we have Gorgeous and Famous, right? I'd like to be both of those things. Okay, so Gorgeous, Famous. I do leave my pigments open. So when I come through and kind of blend this all together, it will, if I want to come in and kind of brighten up any particular shade, I can do that pretty easily because my pigments are already open. So now I'm coming in with Empowered, which is another green shade. This is kind of a green-based palette, obviously with pops of other color in it too. So now I'm going to stripe next to my Famous. I'm going to come in with the Empowered, and I'm pretty much to the center of my lid now. All right, so now I've come in on the one eye, I'm gonna come in on the other eye, and I'm just kind of striping these for right now, right? I promise I'm not gonna have these funky stripes on my face. And again, I've gotten it up here, but that's okay, because I'm gonna blend that out. So I am not a makeup artist, I'm not a perfectionist, so I like to show you that you can do this and have it be a little bit messy, and it's still, the end product looks good when you come through and you kind of blend it all together. So now I'm coming in with Heavenly. If you guys look at these shades, you're probably thinking she's crazy, but I love the end look of this. So Hang with me. Trust me now, people. All right, so Heavenly, which this is a fun shade, it really is. So I'm coming down again, a stripe of my Heavenly. And again, I've gotten it up here, but that's okay because I'm gonna blend it. All right, so I'm gonna come onto the other lid here. I'd be a little less messy about this too if I was closer to my mirror, but I'm trying to film it so you guys can really see it. Okay, so now I'm kind of at that 3/4 mark of my lid now with the Heavenly. All right, so it looks totally ridiculous right now, right? Haha. And then for the very last shade of the kind of the colorful striped shade here, going in the very outer corner of your eye, I'm doing Regal, which is this purple shade here. So this is going in the outer corner and just kind of pull it right to the edge there. All right, same thing on the other side. And I can kind of see actually that with my Empowered over here, I'm going to come back and just kind of fix it right there towards the bottom. I am going to line my eye though, so the fact that I didn't go totally all the way down is okay. Okay, so I have this ridiculous striped looking eye right now. It's going to look good, I promise. All right, so now I am going to take Dignified, which is our darker shimmer pigment. It is green. And I'm going to use this on a thin flat brush. And I'm going to come and pull this from the interior, right where the gorgeous kind of starts, across the middle here. All right, so this is going in the crease of your eye. And if you use this one shade, it kind of gives it this cohesive look, okay? And that's why you're not gonna have this striped look, because you'll have this green that kind of pulls this all together here. And that shade is our Dignified, coming right across the middle. Okay, so now the fun part. I use the smaller brush to make the stripes, because that's a little bit easier, and then I use the thin flat brush. So I'm going to come with my Sexy again. Start up here at the top, and you never want to pull from the bottom to the top because then you're taking the dark shade, and I'm just going to pull down and pull across. Now I'm not going to go back up to the top because that would pull all these dark colorful shades down, so I'm pulling over here, and I can see like it's a little too much right there, so I'm just going to blend it out, which is so easy to do. You just kind of lightly brush at it with this neutral shade of Sexy until you are happy with the way that it looks. All right, so there is that. And you see how it's blended. It's not like those crazy stripes like we had before. So I'm gonna, like, exactly like this eye. That's the difference. So I'm gonna start up here now, again with my Sexy, just coming across, and then come down and just pull through here and blend. Blendy is your friendy, I say. All right, and pull it across. I always have one eye that I like better, and it's always my left eye. All right, so it has really, and I'm gonna come into the corner just a little bit to blend that gorgeous in here. I don't want it to be too over the top. All right, so my only point of contention is this one side with this one eye here. So I'm coming in with my Sexy, just kind of blending it through. So that is that. Now, the nice part about using the primer, like I have primer on under, like if you make boo-boos under your eyes, which I always do, I just can kind of pull them off to the side because that primer is nice and silky. And then I'll just come back with my BB cream and dab a little bit more right under my eye here. Our uplift is coming out on Monday, and I'm so excited because that is going to help my under eye situation shortly. So I'm going to post some still pictures of this, but you can see how nicely that blended right across, and you don't have all these kind of funky lines. It's just like the lighter to the darker. So I'll post the still photo once I do my liner and my mascara, but that is how you do a peacock eye. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.